Gosh, it's getting dark out there.
That's because we're getting further from the sunlight, down into the twilight zone.
It's too dark for plants to grow, but there are still plenty of animals.
Including sea stars. A vast, mateys. There's a mess of them right there.
Excuse me, I see you're all sea stars.
Nah, we're called brittle stars.
What's it to you?
We're just trying to help our friend Twinkle here find her way home.
But we don't know where that is, matey. Have you seen any sea stars who look like her?
I don't know. She looks a little like my cousin Shirley.
No way. She's got much shorter arms.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, sweetheart. I don't think you're from round here.
Maybe I'll never find my way home.
Don't give up, Twinkle. I've got a feeling we're getting really close to something.
Yow! Woolfield! They eat sea stars too!
This way. Huh? Quick! In there!
Sorry, I was only looking.
Phew!
All right, everyone, he's gone. Let's... Oh, look at Twinkle!
What?
Aye, she's glowing.
Doesn't everybody glow in the dark?
No, but most sea creatures who glow in the dark live in the deepest, darkest part of the ocean.
The midnight zone.
It's safe. Back to the gup, Octonauts. Next stop, the Midnight Zone.
The Midnight Zone is completely dark. Many of the creatures who live here make their own light, just like Twinkle.
Hey, this is starting to look familiar. Let me see.
No, Twinkle, don't touch that!
Hold on, Octonauts. This could get bumpy.
That wasn't supposed to happen, right?
There you go.
Thank you.
Where are we, Captain?
Looks like we've landed at the bottom of a very deep hole in the Midnight Zone.
Wow, it's really dark outside.
The lights are broken.
And inside, too. It feels like we've been walking for hours.
Keep going, guys. You're almost there.
But we still don't see anything except jellyfish.
Shellington should be down on the sandy sea floor, right at the bottom of this rocky cliff. Whoops, sorry, guys.
The sandy sea floor. Shellington must be close by.
He could be right in front of our faces, and we wouldn't be able to see him.
Huh?
Now, don't go wandering off, Peso. I may never find you again.
It's one of Shellington's garden eels. We must be really close.
There's another one.
There.
Fascinating. The garden eels are even faster than you are, Kwazii.
Shellington, are you all right?
Well, my leg keeps falling asleep, but I think I'll be okay.
Come on, we've got to get back to the Octopod. Put this on, and let's go.
Kwazii, Peso, how's it going out there?
Well, we found Shellington, and we followed some garden eels up this cliff. But then we lost...
Kwazii!
Gotcha!
Mayday, Captain! My tail's tangled in tentacles! Help!
Kwazii! Come in, Kwazii! Oh! I never should have let Shellington stay out to study those garden eels. Ah, garden eels. That's it. If I can't get through the jellyfish, I'll go under them. just like the garden eels.
Professor Inkling, does anything live in the rocky cliff beneath the Octopod?
Interesting question. As far as I know, nothing lives down there.
So I wouldn't be harming any creatures.
If I made a tunnel through it.
Not at all. There's only solid rock there. But what about your paw?
Don't worry about me, Professor.
Tweak,
Hey, Cap.
prepare the Gup D. I'm gonna need some extra tunneling power.
You got it, Cap.
Just hold on.
A garden eel living in a rocky cliff? It can't be.
That's no garden eel. That's Captain Barnacles.
Ah, good to see you again, Shellington. Ah, that's better. Aha, the spot. Excuse me, are you the boss?
Certainly I am. And keep off the algae.
Right, we're the Octonauts, and we've discovered some trouble on this coral reef.
There's no trouble for us damselfish. We're sitting pretty with more algae than we can eat. Ain't that right, boys?
Right, boss.
That is the trouble. Too much algae makes the coral reef sick.
But you can save the coral reef if you'll just let some of the other fish eat some of the algae too.
Forget about it. This is my algae farm, and I don't ever leave it. Now scram!
Whoa, easy, Kwazii. We'll scram.
If the boss never leaves his algae farm, then he has no idea that the coral reef is sick.
We need to get the boss off his farm.
Aye, but how?
We're going to take his algae.
Take his algae?
I'll explain. Octonauts and algae eaters to the HQ.
Octonauts, our mission is to save the coral reef. But first, we have to show the damselfish that the coral reef is sick. Here's the plan. We steal some algae from the damselfish and use it as bait to lead them to the sick coral.
So the damselfish will see for themselves that the coral reef is in trouble.
This algae is heavily guarded by the damselfish.
Yes, and each damselfish has his own personal patch of algae.
If we take some algae from the boss's personal patch, he's sure to chase after us.
Aye, but look at all those patches. How do we know which one is his?
Already on it, Kwazii.
Dashy and I have been working on the damselfish cam. It's a camera that looks just like a damselfish.
I'll use it to slip past the guards and find the boss's algae patch. And of course, this camera has damselfish vision.
The boss has one big spot on his head. Come on, show yourself. There he is, and there's his patch of algae.
The boss is surrounded by all those damselfish. How do we get past them?
Ah, that's where Pete, Sammy, and Robert come in.
Now, each of you has a special skill you can use to distract the damselfish.
Squirting sand?
Speed? I'm thinking. Give me a minute. Is it my spikes?
Yes, Sammy, it's your spikes. While you keep all the other damselfish busy, Peso drops Kwazii into the boss's algae patch.
Then I take the algae.
And we lead the boss to the sick patches of coral.
All right, everybody. Operation Algae Lift begins now.
Octonauts, to the launch bay! Captain, this is so exciting. You found an immortal jellyfish. You still have him, don't you?
Right here, safe and sound.
What's so exciting about it, matey?
An immortal jellyfish can do something no other creature can do. Turn back into a baby and start its life all over again.
So that means an immortal jelly can live forever?
Yes, unless something eats it.
Don't worry, I've got it.
Captain, the immortal jelly is the only creature in the world who makes this amazing change. I've never had the chance to see one for myself.
Until now, we'll keep this baby immortal jelly safe until you can get here.
Thank you, Captain. Octonauts, let's do this. Wait, where's my notebook? And my magnifying glass? Thanks, Tunit. No, I'll drive. Tweak, open the octo hatch.
Be careful, Shellington.
Oh, don't worry. Right. That's better. Captain, I'm on my way. I'll be there as fast as I can.
All right, Shellington, but don't worry. We'll take good care of this baby jelly.
Now all we have to do is to wait for Shellington.
Shellington. Oh, where are all those bubbles coming from?
Oh no! Where's Dorian?
There, mateys!
We've got to catch that jelly before the whale swallows it.
No, it's heading for the whale's mouth.
Time for some tickling.
Tickling?
We'll tickle the whale to keep his mouth open long enough to grab the baby jelly. Kwazii, you take the tail, I'll take the belly, and Peso,
I'll take the jelly.
let's go. Activate tickle.
Yeah, got you.
Hey! Whoa, you guys. Now that was a good laugh.
Phew.